Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Here's Mike, and today we're going to be going over the Silo PHI hard mode guide in Once Human. This silo on hard is a little bit different than normal. There are a few more enemies in here, usually the big fat guys or the dudes with the cloaks, and then also the boss has an extra mechanic, which is fairly simple to go through. And depending on how many people you have in your party, there's that many more things that you have to kill during the mechanic, which I'll go over once we're actually there. Other than that, this silo takes around 15 minutes to complete with the two of us that we're running it right now. So it's pretty easy to go through. We're actually trying to optimize it a little bit more since this is a very fast one to run and try to get your star source dust or whatever the hell it's called to upgrade your equipment. But yeah, we'll get on with the guide, and if you like it, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, as I'll be creating more of these for all the other silos, and also like the video so it kind of gets pushed out until the algo a little bit more. But yeah, we'll continue on with the guide. I first want to talk about the gear that I have on. I am using the fire assault rifle, as I think fire is one of the best elements in this game compared to the shock and the frost, as they do continuous damage over and over again. And then all my gear is just kind of building off of the fire build damage on this. So I have like the barbecue gloves and whatnot, and then just high health gear for this. But everything in this is mostly the same. So in this first area, you just kill the dudes. And then once you kill, I think like 5 of the zombies, these deviants will spawn, kill them, and then you can open the door to the left. The only difference in this part compared to normal mode is once you go into the hallway to get the Rosetta card, there are fat blob dudes that actually spawn in there. So just watch where you're at, as obviously when you kill them, they will blow up and leave the poison pool on the ground. But there are some doors that they actually can't run through. So if you just run back into this room, I believe it's the door that leads into the next area where they can't walk through. So if you just run back in here where they're running after you, they actually can't go through this door right there. So it's just an easy way to kill them. But we'll fast forward through this part because there's really not much difference. You pick the Rosetta card up and then you just continue on with the silo. This is where the next change will be at. So after you kill this like spawning thing, right around the corner, there will either be a fat guy that's going to run after you and blow up, or there can either be the cloaked enemy. So just watch out before you run around this corner. But if you kind of hug the wall, he kind of takes a minute to even find you, so you can just easily kill him before it means anything. But then you can just go back here, pick up the materials, and then continue on.
Come.
In this room, they did add a few enemies. So as you can see here, there's 2 fat guys in the middle. Everything else is kind of the same, just the dudes with the lights on their head. And then once you kill a few of these dudes, the cloak dudes will spawn. There's 2 of them that spawn in here. So this is pretty easy. Just kind of sit by the door, kill everything. Uh, don't pull everything at once, because once these fat dudes run at you, it's kind of annoying trying to dodge their blow up attack while they're coming after you. But just slowly kill everything. You can throw a molly at the vines at the window over there and get I believe it's a gear crate. But then from here, we'll go to the secret room. So now we're going into the secret room area where we're going to be teleported to some like weird black abyss section of the game. So normally this fight would be really hard because you have to fight that stupid like jellyfish looking guy that is really annoying to kill. But for some reason, the enemies can't actually enter into this door right here. So the only enemies that can come in through here are the dudes with the flashlights on their head. But the big enemies that spawn in here actually can't. So really the objective is just to sit at the very back of this room and just unload. And this is where, the fire damage comes in really nice, because as you're just sitting here reloading your gun or shooting the other enemies, is you can see I'm dealing 572 damage every tick basically on that guy, just annihilating them. So really all you do is you sit here, you kill everything that comes up to you. Once the boss gets down to half health, he summons these big ogre guys. I think they're called the arbiters. Um, so you got to kill the two arbiters. Well, you don't have to, but they give 4,800 XP, I believe it is. So if you're not level 50, they give a really big chunk of XP for killing them. And then once you kill him, the door will spawn, and you can go to the kids' room and pick up the treasure chest. And if you're lucky, you'll get the Dino Deviant. And if you had the barbecue gloves at tier 5, I believe it automatically makes the Deviant level 3 if it's under that. And if it's above level 3, you have a better chance of catching said Deviant as well. Just a little FYI tip. But yeah, this fight's pretty easy. Once they patch this, which I'm assuming they will, once the game's fully released, this fight's going to be a pain in the ass. But we're working on ways to better do this fight so you don't have to kind of sit in this back room once it does get patched. Okay, now we're on to the boss fight. So at the beginning, the boss is the same. Just clear out the enemies here at the beginning. You have to kill. I don't even know what the hell these things are called, but the little spawn pods. You have to kill 4 of them in order to spawn the actual boss. There are a few of these fat guys, as you see in this room. It's pretty easy. Just once you see them run after you, either shoot them or just wait till they blow up and jump away. So do your normal rinse and repeat process at the beginning part here, kill these things, and then we'll wait for the boss to spawn. So once the boss spawns, everything is going to be as normal. He spawns with the big fat dude underneath him, so if you shoot that, you do quite a bit of damage. And then once that's blown up, just shoot his weak spot at the top. And then once he has no shield, he is going to spawn in this force field that you actually have to be inside to damage him. But once he gets to half health, he will spawn 4 more of the enemy spawner pod things that you have to kill. So this is what's going to change depending on if you're running solo or with 4 people. I believe it adds 2 pods for every player that's in here. At least when I was running a solo, I only had to kill 2. I haven't ran this with 3 or 4 people, so I'm just assuming it's 2 per person. So other than that, you just kind of run around the facility, try to find all 4, and then once you kill all 4, the boss becomes damageable again. And yeah, you just kind of melt him. He's actually pretty easy. And then also a little FYI, as you see here, I was about to die. If you have, well, you should have it at this point, because I believe it's the second deviant you get from the second boss in the game. The festering gel will heal you when you throw it on the ground, and it will also remove your sanity. This is kind of like the most OP deviant in the game. I think it's better than any of the attacking ones, because it will come in niche situations, and with some of the hard mode bosses, you can honestly just trade with you and your partner on throwing that down, and if you stand next to it, you almost will never die. It's actually kind of overpowered. But yeah, that's the silo. For some reason, when you run with a group, you will get the seasonal achievement. Not 100% sure why, but I got it here, as you just seen right there. But yeah, that's it. And then you can run around this room and pick the storage crates up and leave and rinse and repeat and keep going for the rewards and legendary mods. So if you guys like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it. I'll be posting more of these throughout time as I come up with some better routes. This one was just the easiest one, so it's just easy to throw out there and let you guys farm it while you upgrade your equipment for the harder stuff for later on. All right, boys. Peace out.